God bless America, God bless our freedom, and God bless the people who work every day. God bless the folks who built this great country, and God bless our rights to speak and to pray.
Test one.
There you go. There we go. Wasn't that great? I mean, whoa. Who was that guy anyway? All right. First and foremost, we need to make sure that tonight, it was a wonderful night, and I want to personally thank Fairborge and his family. Fairborge, where are you? Where are you? You're here. I can't see you out there, but you're there. Fairborge, thank you very much for the great hospitality here, and being such a good friend and being an activist, as all of us are. We are the activists. We are the patriots. Thank you, Fairborge, for helping the patriots tonight celebrate this career that I've had. And without you, I will tell you that in the last few years, you've been such a fine backer of mine, so thank you very much. And I was receiving, as you know, as you could tell, I stepped on a lot of toes. And I will just have to tell you that if you haven't made people mad at you, some people mad at you, you haven't been doing your job. It's as simple as that. And you know, and the fact that we got people like George Soros and these Bolshevik billionaires put in all that money to kick me out, I think that's a badge of honor as far as I'm concerned. So that's cool. And I want to also thank my daughter, Annika. That was Annika who was reading the script tonight. So, and of course, I have to really, and you all know this, I am not really smart enough to have put all this together in this career of mine. And thank God I had a wife like Rhonda who was able to do this all for me. Where's Rhonda? Rhonda, where are you? Rhonda, where are you? You're here somewhere. Rhonda, come up here. Come on, come on. So I'm not sure if I'm more grateful to Rhonda for giving me 3 lovely children. That's one good thing. And of course, running my entire political life and the success that I've had for these last 25 years. Or whether the fact that she really taught me how to catch a wave on that long surfboard. So one of those 3. All right, here goes. Rhonda, would you like to say a few words?
Well, you know, when you're in the eye of the storm for so long, it's hard to see things, but watching this and just reflecting a little bit, I realized how blessed I am and what an honor it's been to fight battle with this great man. And also that he couldn't have done it without everybody in this room and a lot of other people, despite the odds. He prevailed for 30 years, and let's face it, in retrospect, he was the guy that was the swamp tried to fight before there was a swamp, and right from the very beginning. And it's a testament to the voters of this district and to him that he was able to hold the Reagan Revolution as long as he did in this area of Orange County, and let's never forget that.
You know, I remember when I was younger, my dad was Baptist, and we went to Baptist church, and he would always tell me to stay away from the Catholic girls. And so we do attend the Catholic church now, and which is But of course, I'm just grateful that we live in a country with a Judeo-Christian heritage, and I'm happy that because of that heritage, that people are free to worship God in any way they want to choose to worship God. That's what it's all about. And but I do want to just say that I am on my knees, and I'm grateful that God gave me Rhonda, and that God gave me good friends like you. And we know that all of these things that we have stood against, we have stood in this world against evil. America has stood against evil. And there is evil forces at work here inside our country and outside. And we should, those of us who don't believe in God, fine. But I do. And I think that this force, this power in the universe, has given America a special ability to lead the world, as Ronald Reagan say, to make sure that the world knows that we are a shining city on the hill, and there is an alternative to the evil in this world that suppresses ordinary people's lives throughout this planet. We're not going to let that happen to our country. We're not going to let that happen. And I say, thank God that we have a president today that is fighting the good fight. And so, and again, where's Fairboys? I saw you over there. I want us all to give Fairboys a great hand. Thank you, Fairboys, for your hospitality and all you've done for me. He and his wife even opened up their home to me, which was great. I mean, you know, even after all those other times when we had the brawls, you know, and everybody got drunk at my parties and broke the windows. And no, I'm just kidding. Fairboys, thanks. And thank all of you. And look, I am not quitting this battle. I'm 71 years old. I'm just very grateful that in my life I had my chance from the time I was younger to actually be part of this battle to help direct our country and to protect our freedom. And I was lucky when I was younger to get those things overseas in Vietnam and in Czechoslovakia that sort of gave me an understanding of the evil forces that are at play in this world. And we have some young people here with us. We have people who are activists who've been working with us. I know we have Paul over here who, remember that we have the picture of Reagan there and at the Berlin Wall. Now, I may have smuggled, I smuggled the speech to the president before they could stop it. So that's the proudest thing I've ever done in my life, I will have to say. But Paul was right there. He was protecting the president. He was a little bit off picture. He was in the Secret Service. And all of us, we have done, and as I started off, right in the beginning when we were talking about those poor souls who made sure the flag kept flying over Fort McHenry, and that flag kept flying over the United States of America. That's what we're here for. That's all that we're here for. And sometimes, you know, it takes a lot of sacrifice, but I have actually, I may not have made any money at all this time. By the way, it is the miracle that most of these members of Congress, I don't know how they do it, but after 10 years, they leave Congress as millionaires. You know, how did they do that? And I did not, so we are going to Maine because Rhonda wants to be an oyster farmer. But we are not giving up the battle. And I don't want any of you to think that this is not going to continue. Orange County will be a battleground. And all of you need to remain active. I'm going to be back and forth. I'll be doing everything I can, but we all need to keep, you know, freedom belongs to the activists. And the patriots, I keep reminding people, and I've said this, you've heard this many times from me, during the American Revolution, which I consider to be the ultimate revolution in the history of humankind, where we actually God gave rights. We acknowledged what we were declaring our independence from Britain for was because we were saying those principles that God gave individuals, people, the rights. They were not granted. God didn't give the rights to the government to grant to us, to the king to grant to us. No, he gave directly to us as individuals. And that concept, that was the most revolutionary concept, along with the declaration that said the government has no power except those powers that are given to it by the consent of the governed. This has been a battle all along, but only about 20 or 30% of the colonists were the patriots, were behind that. There were also 20 or 30% of the colonists who were on the other side, the Tories. The Tories, and they were the ones who were the most brutal in trying to stamp out our American Revolution. And guess what? The Tories are still with us. The Tories are still, they've been with us all along. And the patriots have always stood up and recaptured our country for the principles which our founding fathers and mothers had in mind. So that's all of us. And because we're going to Maine doesn't mean we're getting out of the battle, and it doesn't mean the battle is over here. No, we have a president we have to re-elect. We've got to make sure that the Supreme Court stays in the hands of people who believe in the Constitution and believe in those principles. And so from the bottom of my heart, for my family, I thank you for all that you've done for, I won't say for me, for our country, and we did it together. Thank you for joining with all of us. We have so many people here. People couldn't donate money. They donated their time. They were there all of this time. We've got good people in this county who are going to be running. Make sure they're the patriots. Make sure this county continues as it was. This was the place where Ronald Reagan launched all of his political career from right here. We can make sure that we recapture Orange County. That's going to be our primary mission. That's your mission now. And they've got some great leaders among you. I will be there to help when I can. But now remember, we've done this together. We're going to be in Maine, but we're counting on you to carry on the fight. So God bless you for all you've done for me, but we know for all you've done for our country during this time period. I'm so gratified by it. Now, where's Jason? Jason, where are you? Thanks, Jason, for all you've been doing to help me out. And Barry, where are you, Barry? Where are you, Barry? I don't see you. Okay. Barry, this movie was a miracle. This guy put this together in like a few days. That was just incredible. He did a great job. So, okay. All right. And Palmer, I'm going to have to tell you. So, as you can tell, look, with technology and freedom, there's no limit to what America can accomplish. There's no limit to what we can accomplish. Technology and freedom. Palmer, you stand for both of those. And you also, well, God bless. Okay. And we're counting on your generation. And we're counting on you and your generation now.
We're going to make a whole bunch of money. We're going to give it to all the Republican politicians.
So, and anyway, well, listen, I'm going to just say right now, this is my prayer. Because, by the way, God is always all around it. My belief, when we pray and every night, when we say thanks for our food at the table with the kids, I always remind them, God knows what's in our hearts. Okay? God knows. We don't have to close our eyes to pray and all this. So I'm praying right now, and I'm thanking God for all these wonderful people that have joined in the fight with me and stood together for those principles of freedom and justice and peace for humankind. So thank you, God, for all of these folks and the relationships we've had. That's our great treasure. No one will ever take that treasure away from Rhonda and Dana. So God bless you all. Thank you for coming tonight, and thank you, Fairbush.
God bless America. God bless us all. God bless America, the freest land of all.